I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this. I'm far away from Earth and I wanna know if you exist. Mission control, do you read me? Send me my coordinates lately. Mission control, am I drifting? Tie me to someone who will love me, yeah. Wait, I think I'll last a bit longer. Fine.
Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd Family a part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. I'm not going to take much of your time today because first of all, it is a Saturday and everybody always has something planned on Saturdays. Secondly, I have two wrestling shows today. One at lunchtime in West Union, South Carolina, and then one tonight at 7 o'clock in East Denali, Georgia. So I have two big shows today that I have to get ready for, so I'll be gone, me and the family, all day long. But I do want to start out today's video by saying that it's a great day to be a Clemson Tiger fan. Why, you ask? I'm glad you ask, because if you wake up and you're breathing, it's a good day to be a Tiger fan, and every day is a good day to have a good day. But on to today's video, I want to talk briefly about the NFL schedule. Of course, it came out officially, the complete schedule, Thursday night. But they started slowly releasing a game here and there on about Monday. So by the time Thursday morning came around, we pretty much had about half the schedule figured out. But the entire schedule in its entirety came out Thursday night. The first game I want to talk about is the Hall of Fame game. Of course, it's preseason, but it is the first preseason game, so it does signify the unofficial beginning to the NFL season. And the Hall of Fame game is coming up on August the 4th, and it will be the New York Jets and the Cleveland Browns. The first official game of the regular season will be on a Thursday night. Thursday night, September the 7th, we have the Detroit Lions and the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, I want to talk about that game because, first of all, it is the first game of the regular season, but second of all, because if you follow the NFL, you know that every single year, the first game of the season is always a rematch of the previous year's Super Bowl. So you would think when you see that Thursday night game, it would be the Eagles and the Chiefs, but it's not. They put the Detroit Lions in the game instead of the Eagles, and I'm really not sure why they did it, but I'm kind of glad they did because I actually think the Detroit Lions, after all these years, have finally found the right football coach, and I believe they're actually going in the right direction. So it'll be interesting to see if they can start the season with the 1-0 record, playing against the Kansas City Chiefs. And for the first time ever, we're having a Black Friday game this year, and it will be the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. The Black Friday game is coming up on November the 24th. Of course, that is the day after Thanksgiving. And the NFL always has games on Thanksgiving, but this is the first time they ventured into the Black Friday territory. And of course, the saying Black Friday was supposed to have died about 10 years ago, but people still say it. And of course, they call it that because that is one of the busiest, if not the busiest, shopping day of the year for all the retail stores. But I feel sorry for all the college games that day that'll be going up against the NFL, because we know by now that even if our personal opinion is that we like college football better, it doesn't matter. The TV ratings show, and anything you look at will show you that the NFL ratings blow college football out of the water, and it's not even close. But there's always college football games on Black Friday, starting at lunchtime and going all day long. And I'm not quite sure what time the Dolphins and Jets are playing because I didn't look. So I don't know if it's a noontime game, an afternoon game, or a nighttime game. But either way, the college games that are on the same time as the Dolphins and Jets will have terrible viewership because everybody will watch the NFL game. And then we have the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are playing back-to-back weeks in London. Now, we know the NFL goes to London now, but this is the first time that I can recall a team playing back-to-back weeks over there. So it should give the Jaguars a clear advantage in the second week, because it'll be the Bills' first week there, and the time difference between here and London is a lot. So the Jaguars are going to have a whole week to get their internal clocks on London time. So that should give them a clear advantage when they play the Buffalo Bills in their back-to-back weeks of playing over in London. And the NFL season will come to a halt on February the 11th. That is the day of the Super Bowl. And in case you have not heard, speaking of the NFL, there's a rumor going around that Tom Brady wants to be a minority owner of the Raiders. So, of course, now that has people talking, saying all he's going to do is buy a part of the Raiders and then come out of retirement and quarterback for the Raiders. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know. But he does want to be a minority owner of the Raiders. But if I'm not mistaken, he's also a minority owner of the Knights, which is the Vegas hockey team. So maybe Tom Brady either just loves the city of Las Vegas or wants to live in the city of Las Vegas. But I'm almost positive he is either a minority owner of the Knights or is trying to be a minority owner of the Knights. And now he wants to be a minority owner of the Raiders. Any thoughts on the NFL schedule? Please feel free to let me know. Homes for Our Troops is a publicly funded 501c nonprofit organization that builds and donates specially adapted custom homes nationwide for severely injured post 9/11 veterans. Since the 2004 inception, nearly 90 cents of every dollar spent has gone directly to our program services for veterans. Visit at hfotusa.org. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. My wife asked me to stop singing Wonderwall. To her, I said maybe. Now, if you know that song, it is now officially stuck in your head, and you're welcome. And that does it for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, life can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family how much you love them. Bye.